Hi Aries, I hope you guys are doing great today. Welcome to your general messages for the 15th to the 21st, we'll say, right? All the way up to that Jupiter-Saturn great conjunction. I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. We're going to start with a couple of oracles. Let's get right into it. So we're going to be pulling your energy and energy that for someone that you're dealing with in relationship. We'll sweep that, and then we're going to do for career. I'm going to timestamp below so you don't have to stick around for all of it. It's okay. Conscious connections, beautiful. So it really is about being very mindful of what you open yourself to in relationships. Now this could be with anyone, whether you're with them, not with them, it doesn't matter as long as they're in your energy field. But conscious connections means you know exactly what you're doing when you do it, and why are you doing what you're doing, right? Not trying to play any sort of false narratives with yourself, not try to talk yourself into or out of any sort of relationships. It's being very aware and very conscious really about what it is that's going on, not only from your end, but also from their end. We have Neptune, the idea of sacrifice. Neptune, there is a lack of clarity in the sacrifice. Neptune does rule Pisces, the 12th house of the subconscious as well. So a couple of things to keep in mind there. You might be dealing with the Pisces energy. But Pisces is this almost like a martyr energy where you have to look and say to yourself, Aries, okay, at what point am I really sacrificing what it is that I want, what I need in this connection? At what point, right? You know, because you have to be very conscious of it as well, right? When we have this working with the Neptune energy as well. Okay, and we have the why question. Why? So there needs to be a lot of understanding here. No joke. There's got to be a lot of understanding as to what it is that you want, need, and desire. So clear to me. Why is this person doing what they're doing in the connection? What's going on? You're not willing to look the other way anymore. You understand that it's got to be dealt with whatever it is. Wherever the lack of clarity is in this connection, absolutely needs addressing. To get why and the conscious connection, 100%. So let's pull some Lenormand, and then we're going to pull regular tarot to clarify. For another sign, not in the same order, not the same, but we have this idea of obstacles going into Clover, which is very beneficial. So obstacles, this is an obstacle that you can get over, and once you get over them, things are much better. We have this idea of communication, accolades, appreciation being sent. We have the fish indicate, basically it's almost like you having exactly what it is that you need as far as money goes, a roof over your head. You know, it does have to do with money and resources. Yes, it does. But it also means making the best with what you have right now, right? Making the best of what you have right now. There's definitely going to be a conflict having to do with this. Okay, because we have the conflict, then we have the sun. Making the best of what it is that you guys have within this relationship right now. Now, Aries, there might be this issue, though, regarding money, where either you feel pressured about money because of yourself, because of pressure somebody else is putting on you, or you might be putting some pressure on your partner if you guys actually live together. But let's just get an idea of what's going on here. The past, present, future, challenge, final outcome. This is how I'm being called to read it. This is how I have to do it. So what are the obstacles? The obstacles, we have the Knight of Wands. So, you know, maybe there was some infidelity going on here. Somebody was cheating. Definitely like a lusty and free-spirited energy. That is pretty much what this means. Somebody maybe has wandering eyes who, you know, could be you, could be this energy you were dealing with, maybe both of you, whatever it was. And that leading to the Three of Wands in the reverse. Three of Wands in reverse is delays, lack of planning, setback, not having foresight. And whenever we have wands in reverse, there's always like this lack of motivation and the sense of delay. So there's lack of motivation to move forward as well. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is definitely like selfishness, struggling, feeling like money is one-sided. One person is carrying the whole load. Maybe this is an issue for you, for them, for both of you, a thing within the relationship, whatever it is. But I do feel like money was sort of playing a role here. But I definitely see that wandering eyes too. So these are obstacles, these are things, these are challenges, you know, that would be indicated with the mountain card in Lenormand. And then we go to, so this was the past. Then we go to the present. Really trying to create something that's very good. Really trying to. But having this challenge, see, I mean, I'm feeling there is this idea of dependence, right? That there could be issues regarding having children. Do you want to have children? They want children, you don't. Maybe there are fertility issues going on. There could be limited resources that are an issue within this connection. It could be all of those things, or it could just simply be there being this belief that you guys just can't grow. You can't grow it. Because the Empress is the mother of the Tower, right? So it's always about growth and expansion, right? Going from one space to the next. It is a straight up Venus energy. And Venus is about self-esteem and self-worth, love, and money. So really, at the end of the day, it's like, Aries, I don't know, do you maybe not feel good in this relationship right now, right? At the time of this. Maybe you're just not feeling good about yourself in the relationship. Maybe you're not feeling good about the relationship. Now we have this working with the Five of Swords in the reverse. This is about there's peace here after having a lot of trouble, right? And there is a fight. It's going to be fair, but something coming to light. So it could certainly be you know, the idea of the wandering eyes, or somebody maybe entertaining another energy outside the connection, whatever it is. But it's going to incite this feeling of the need to protect yourself. I mean, that, you know, really is the Four of Pentacles. It's like, you know, yeah, I mean, it's a greed energy as well, but it was this very strong desire for long-term security, having to do with the connection, mental, physical, emotional, but could also be finances as well. Could certainly be. It's a general message. So, you know, I'm going to give you all of the interpretations of it, and you apply it however you think. So we have the past, right? We have the present. Now let's talk about the near future. So we have messages, lots of messages coming in. Lots of messages, lots of conversation. I feel like there's a new energy here, Aries. I mean, this is you guys, and you guys are all about a fresh path and a new perspective. This is the Emperor energy. This is you guys. This is about strategic planning, taking the bull by the horns, really wanting to move forward in something. The Emperor often comes up, though, as a new connection, right? Because you guys as Aries, you guys are the babies of the zodiac, so you represent newness, right? And it's also, though, if this is a new person, it's somebody who's like really, really faithful. So if you were in something that maybe somebody was struggling with that, it does seem like the Emperor energy is fabulous energy. It really is. It's great. In the upright. And then we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is good news, like coming in and respect and just, you know, being in a good space here, right? It really is. It's about recognition. Feeling really good about being, I feel like, Aries, I feel like somebody's going to be throwing you accolades. Maybe you're going to meet them online. Because so often these birds do come up as a modern interpretation of social media or meeting people online. But getting accolades, you know what I mean? It's like there's a lot of appreciation here. It's gossip, but like good kind of gossip about you. And then we have that with the Emperor, and then the Six of Wands. Lots of like being the center of something here. And then we have this working with the Three of Pentacles, which is great. Mars and Capricorn. This is being able to build, right? I call this the Architect card, right? Teamwork, collaboration. Really working together as a team. Okay, so we have the challenge here, and the challenge is working with what you have. So this, again, this could definitely be money. This could have to do with living arrangements. The challenge here, Aries, is what I'm seeing is you being able to work with what you have available to you regarding this relationship. And then we have the Ace of Swords is also a challenge here. So this is about you're challenged in your ability to have mental clarity and in your ability to sort of reach some sort of feel differently about a situation. You're having a hard time feeling differently about a situation. So we have this working with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is very much about withdrawing and retreating and moving on and abandonment, because something, and it's with sadness but no regret. It's almost the kind of thing where it's like this recognition of you saying, no matter how hard I try at this, it's never ultimately going to be what it is that I'm really, really looking for. Now, for many of you, if you're in a long-term relationship, this could certainly be just sort of feeling like pulling yourself away from your partner, even just if emotionally or mentally for a little bit, right? And just trying to figure out how you feel. As we do have this challenge here is the Magician reverse, very scattered energy, wasting resources, unfulfilled potential. So it does seem like there's this challenge in being able to get past something, to see something differently. Like there is this idea of leaving. Yeah, I mean, we have the Eight of Cups in the upright, and that's what that means, withdrawing. But this is in your challenge position. You're having a hard time moving on from something. You're having a hard time with the truth, with the reality, with moving on. And the scattered energy is just making you not feel good, not feel comfortable. Now, the near future, we have that there was conflict, but then we have some resolution on the other side here. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, the Eight of Swords in the reverse is about release, right? And this new hope. It's kind of almost like escaping this very heavy energy, feeling free, feeling this almost like a liberated sense of self. And we have the Temperance energy, which is up about balance and harmony and self-control, patience, moderation. What do you need? What do they need? What does the relationship need? What does everybody need? This is the card of compromise. The blessing of the Seven Sisters. It really is a beautiful energy of just trying to just what is necessary for the situation to be okay. And then we have this working with the Three of Cups in reverse. This Three of Cups in reverse indicates like there's gossip, there's partying, there's irresponsible behavior. All of this needs to be dealt with. Almost like a level of immaturity, dare I say. So you may be dealing with that, is what I see. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. It's like this feeling though of like compromise, finally feeling free, but you need to address this Three of Cups energy because that's not good. And I feel like this could be where the confusion has been coming in, right? I mean, are you guys cheating on each other? Is one of you cheating? Is one of you interested in other people? Or are you guys, nobody's cheating at all, but you're just in this weird space and like trying to figure out, are we going to make it? Are we not going to make it? And this confusion being, but like the seed of like the like, I want to just say like the necrotic elements in the relationship. And it's like necrosis means something that's like dying within the relationship. We just have to do with, you guys just don't understand, you're not understanding each other in the right way, or there's misunderstandings about money. Like the energy that I'm getting is that it's like fixable stuff. But that's, fixable stuff. But it's like there's too much stress surrounding it. And you're just having a hard time understanding why is this all even happening. Like, Aries, I feel like you're just looking at everything saying there's such a simple solution. Why can't we just do A, B, and C? Exactly what is the problem? So it's like less that you don't really know, you may know, but what you can't see and what you wonder why about is like, what is the deal with why something can't just go a certain way. Now this is from them. Subjective from them, Aries. This is your partner. Interesting. It did mix them. You saw. So we have the idea of time is a big issue for them. I feel like using the wild unknown today. Somebody was asking me about this deck. This is such a strange deck. Those of you who are readers, I think, probably know what I mean. The artwork is weird. I was telling somebody today, I really love the artwork. And all these tarot readers were saying how great it was, and I resisted for so long. I finally got it. I was still not feeling it. Put it in my little velvet pouch. I slept with it under my pillow for a few weeks, and in those 3 weeks, the dreams that were coming out was just incredible. I'm like, all right, you know what? It's like almost like, God forgive me, like the ugly duckling deck, but it's so profoundly powerful. The messages like really jump out. So anyway, let's see what we have here as well as. So this is for subjective read for the person that you're dealing with. Aries, okay. Okay. So we have the idea of time in the past. Somebody you were dealing with was probably very mindful of time, having to do with this connection. Time was passing, you know, and things were not going a particular way. We have this working with the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is about isolation ending, having faith in something, but at the same time feeling very, very defensive. Still feeling very defensive. Then we have this with the 2 of Swords, 2 choices. Time to compromise, make a decision between. It's like cross purposes, right? This is a Moon and Libra energy. Being cross purposes between 2 things. And it's time, they know it's time to compromise, time to make a decision. So either they're pushing you to make a decision or they're feeling pushed to make a decision. 2 of Pentacles, 2 choices. So there could be another energy involved here, Aries. There can be another energy. Or it could just simply be, should I stay, should I go? It doesn't have to be another energy at all. But let's see what's going on here. We have the conflict and then the illumination, right? Right now, we have the 7 of Swords. And the 7 of Swords is theft and betrayal and dishonesty and running away from something. Right? I mean, really, it's just this sort of mask energy as well. Mask energy as well. Look at the Hierophant card. Now, the Hierophant card is about honoring the sacred in your relationship or your marriage, if you're married. Honoring the sacred in it, and it's about conventions and conforming, and it's about belief system and shared morals and shared values and, you know, expectations and conforming to something. But we have the Daughter of Wands, which is equivalent to the Page of Wands in the reverse, and this is like not able to do it. This is somebody who's really mature. Aries, you're dealing with somebody who's really immature. They're immature and they're not honoring the sacred in your connection. They're being very duplicitous. Again, the mask energy, 7 of Swords, is saying one thing, doing another. We have in the center, we have the energy of patience, right? Looking at everything that you guys have been through. And in their mind, remember, this is a subjective read though. In their mind, they're looking back at everything and they're like trying to be patient. They're immature, but at the same time, it's like in their mind, they're trying to be patient, right? Then we have the World reverse. And this is about delays, problems, right? Unfinished lessons. So it seems like the person that you're dealing with, like they just didn't learn a particular lesson. We have this working with the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So this is about family troubles. This is about a broken marriage. And then we have the Fool, and the Fool reverse is carelessness, apathy, being unprepared, not trying anymore, giving up. It's giving up. So I feel like they're communicating with somebody online. The truth is going to end up coming out because we have the moon reverse. This is about clarity, the truth being revealed. The truth is going to be revealed. And we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So the Seven of Wands in reverse is about weak boundaries and stalling and not, it's just not having this passion and this gumption to move forward. It's quitting. It's giving up. It's giving up. We give up, and then we have this. There's all the challenge, though. Understand the challenge here is this communication that's coming in and this truth coming out, and that's going to create a lot of challenge for them. Cannot feel very sorry for them if that's the situation, though, here, right? I mean, it's like this thing coming to light, but then we have this idea of, you know, defensiveness here. They're trying to defend themselves against something. This is an issue for them, as well as the Five of Swords in the reverse. So this is about a fair fight, you know, but this is, again, this is their challenge. The challenge is a fair fight. The challenge is having peace after there being an issue. The challenge here is in being caught. They're going to get caught doing something. It's going to be a big challenge for them. So now we have the idea of clover, right? And what are they feeling that they need in this situation is the final outcome? To feel very blessed and lucky in this situation. We have the Daughter of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So this would indicate like a new stage in your relationship. Now, this could be a new stage in relationship in general, right? Because it's a page. This could be a new job, money news coming in, a raise, anything like that. But it could also be a new mental, physical, or emotional connection. But whatever it is, it's like they're getting what they need here. Because we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is about giving and receiving help, generosity. I have your back, you have mine. There's fairness here too. This fairness. But then we have the Father of Wands in the reverse, and no, I mean, this is about a bully, weakness, not feeling ready yet. This could be them, this could be you. This could be how they see you. This could be them, though, Aries. Where it's like there's this acknowledgement that something can't continue the way it was or had been. But there's somebody stalling. There's this stalling energy. And it's the stalling because there's this lack of clarity. There's a lack of clarity here. I can't explain it any better than that, because I'm almost getting an energy, Aries, where I feel like you have your life, they have theirs. Even if you guys are together, you're sort of doing your own separate thing. There are still emotions there. You want it to still work, but then you're not sure. They're not sure. I really do feel like this is sort of like a double-sided kind of confusion. I don't feel like this is very one-sided in that way. Yeah. So in Aries, this is what I'm getting. Welcome love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. And we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. And then we have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on. Closure issues, and then acts, breakup, separation, stopping the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So it does seem like somebody new is coming in. Now, the empath and narcissist paradigm can be indicative of your connection, or it could be indicative, I don't feel like this is Aries, I just do feel like you're dealing with a bit of a narcissistic energy here. I really do. mystery, the unknown, the unknowable. Oh my God, and we got Neptune. So I just feel like from an intuitive perspective, you know exactly what I'm saying. You might not want to actually say it out loud. Something is going on, sudden change, shock, shocking, Uranus, revolution, breakthroughs, awakening, unexpected, but it's like lightning coming through. Seventh house of marriage and partnership. Second house, which is Gemini rather, which is the third. It's all about communication. Then we got Mercury. Communicating, lots of communicating about the marriage, communicating about the relationship, communicating about what's necessary. It does seem like for a lot of you, there is a situation here that is not in a good space. And it doesn't seem like they've been entirely fair with you. Put it simply. Okay. So let's go into career. Alrighty. So career for our Aries friends. Aries, I feel like you guys have a lot of stuff going on, like having to do with your goals and stuff, right? When we have the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction, the great conjunction in your 11th house, so your goals are going to be, and your goals, the people that you associate with yourself with, they're going to be changing so much the next 2 years, especially, right? There's a lot of change going on. The belief system is changing now. That's the solar eclipses between your 9th and your 3rd house. Which is your belief system and your communication. Yeah, lots of changes. You guys definitely went through a lot of changes this year. All the cardinal signs did. Okay, so we have, starting out, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So, kind of chaotic energy, sort of all over the place, impulsive, making impulsive decisions having to do with career or money. It doesn't have to be career, Aries. It could be an insurance payout, an inheritance. It could be any sort of investment, any sort of project. Could be your career, could be your partner's money, any sort of divorce settlement, alimony, child support, anything where there's money. It does seem like you're dealing with this challenging energy that's very, very impulsive. Could be you, could be an energy that you're dealing with, okay? And this is in the past. Then we have this working with the Ace of Coins, so this could be indicative of a new job, a raise, promotion, new investment, and some sort of new income coming in, some sort of new opportunity, a new arrangement having to do with money. And then we have this working with the Seven of Coins in reverse, which is giving up too soon, being lazy. But for many of you, this could be working, but like feeling like there's no reward on the other side of it. So it's like demotivating. Less you being lazy and more you just not being motivated by the whole jam of whatever it is. You just weren't feeling it. And then we have the Page of Coins. So, I mean, I do like this. This is about, patience, a new job, or raise, money news coming in. So we have this idea of, well, there's a new opportunity, either a new job, a raise, a new position, a new offering, something like that. But then to have the 7 here, right in the second and right here, it's giving up too soon on something. So you want to make sure, that could be definitely... why would you give up too soon on something? Is it because it goes against your belief system? Is it something that feels like it's not true to your integrity? Could be any of those things in the recent past. So right now we have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is keeping and maintaining your boundaries and still feeling rather persistent in something, which is good. It's, you know, in your soul, you still have fire in your belly left for it, right? Because it's a moon in Sagittarius. So moon is what you feel inside. And Sagittarius is, it's ruled by Jupiter. It's about luck and expansion and moving forward with integrity. So you still see value in something that you're involved with, right? But right now we have the star energy that's in reverse, and this does indicate, you know, there not being this hope, not having faith in something, right? You could be depressed. This could also be indicative of arrogance, feeling like you don't matter, feeling like you're being ignored in something, having to do with either, again, anything within career. You're being overlooked. Some of you may feel like you're being overlooked for something. Like you keep putting, you know, job applications out there, or you have a strong desire to do something in particular within a given career field that you're very interested in, either that you're in already or that you'd like to transition into, but you feel like you're not getting the recognition that you know you should. And then we have this working with Temperance reverse, which is a very, again, disruptive energy, chaos, excess, feeling out of control of a situation. And this is some lesson that's just not being learned here, though. Because then we have the World reverse, unfinished lesson. And there being delays in it because there's this unfinished lesson. Okay, in the near future, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. So this is really struggling with a situation because there is some immature energy that you have to deal with. Now, you might be immature regarding something. Somebody you're working with, a four, could be immature. You might be dealing with a lawsuit with somebody who's really immature, you know, family member, could be anything like that. Very, very, very much in touch, though, with what you want, need, and desire, what you need to feel very safe and secure. So this is a Gemini and Cancer energy. So Gemini is communicating, and Cancer has to do with the home. So there might be communication having to do with the resources, home. Should we sell the home? Should we buy the home? Whatever it is. Or what's necessary to feel very safe and secure in your life, you know. Because Cancer is also about feeling very, like, grounded, rooted, you know. That idea of, you know, safe and secure. But you're dealing with this immature energy. And then we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, it's the Cups, right? Five of Cups in reverse. And this is about moving on and forgiveness and hope returning. Things getting better. Right? But there is this idea of a poverty mindset. Definitely. Vulnerability. Feeling very vulnerable about something having to do with money. Whatever it is, you know, if it, again, divorce, alimony, your career, then payout of any kind. There's like this positive that comes in, but there's still this idea of that poverty mindset and feeling like very vulnerable. This idea of vulnerability regarding money. Now in the fear position, or in the challenge, however you will resonate with it, we have the Seven of Swords. And this is a very duplicitous energy. It's thief, it's being betrayed, dishonesty. You know, and this is a challenge for you. Either that you find yourself being this way, or that you're dealing with an energy that's like this. But it's that mask-wearing energy. They say one thing, they do another. And then we have the challenge here is the King of Cups as well. So you're feeling challenged in being the leader of like a supportive leader, like within your life, having to do with money. So this could certainly be, you might be having a hard time being the boss right now. You might be having a hard time being the main provider for your family. You know, however it resonates. But this is like a challenge here is for you. And we have the challenge is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is feeling this new inspiration, this urge to start something new, this new project, whatever it is. But this is a challenge for you. So you might have this fire in your belly to do something new. Maybe you have like an alternative career in mind, or maybe you want to get into something. You'll keep doing what you're doing, but you want to do something that speaks to your heart space more, or you want to change careers altogether, or you want to get that project going, or you've created something, right? You created something that maybe you feel like you're being overlooked for. You feel like you're not able to get out there what it is that you want to get out, that new project, whatever it is. Now, for others of you, this could literally be the equivalent of like writer's block, where you know you want different, but you can't quite put your finger on it, and you're just not sure what it's all about right now. And then we have that working with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So Knight of Swords in reverse, a very deliberately cruel person. And this is a challenge for you. This could be somebody who has a tendency towards like almost like explosive reactions to things, very difficult to get along with. So this could certainly be, maybe you're looking to get a project financed, or maybe you're looking to sell something that you have and you're just dealing with a super challenging individual. That could definitely be it as well. So those are the challenges. Now let's look at the outcome. The outcome was starting with the Judgment reverse. This is denial and error in judgment, fearing change, feeling really weak about the situation regarding your finances right now. For whatever reason, you're just super scared of the change. Really, really scared. You have the Ten of Wands, working with the Ten of Wands. Stress, exhaustion, very burdened. You're very, very, very concerned about money here, Aries. It does seem like, or money is definitely an issue in your life right now. Even if you have it, it's just sort of like it does seem like a main issue here. Very exhausted, lots of overwhelm. But then look at this, we get the Wheel. Good fortune, a turning point, taking a chance and it going really well. But guess what? Where is that luck going to happen? And you doing your own thing, because then we have it with the Emperor. Right? The Emperor is the Aries energy to leadership. So not to say that you have to do something like literally your own business kind of thing, but something where you are exercising your true authentic self, right? And that is the Emperor energy. That's you, Aries. You guys are the Emperor. And it is the sign of the leader. It's the leadership energy. It's confidence. It's, maybe not having all the answers, but doing it anyway in a really effective way. You might not have all the answers, how it's going to show up in the end. But that motivation is there, right? That energy is absolutely there. So it does seem to me like that is all really, really good. But something's got to end first. There's got to be this ending of something first. Do you follow? There is this fear of change, there is this denial, there's making this mistake, this error in judgment, but it's those very things that are going to end up creating such an incredible level of stress and exhaustion and burden on you that you have to end whatever it was that you were in. And by ending it and looking at something from a different perspective, that Wheel energy has the opportunity to do its thing for you, right? Because that is Jupiter, is a very benefic energy. Oh my gosh, look, we got Jupiter. That's so funny. Abundance. That's fabulous. Beautiful. Yeah. I mean, I like how it ends. I like how the outcome ends. So it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a ride to get there. But anyway, I hope these were helpful messages for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.